This is it. This is it. First fish of the morning. And it's heavy. Oh, just broke the surface out there. No. Got away. Got off. Okay, back on. Oh, he's going down this way fast. Gotta go get him. Oh. It's early. The sun is not quite up yet. First week of August. First fish of the morning, 6-7 pound fish. About 15 minutes in here, getting the fish on the bank ready. So that's exciting. I'm here for giants this morning. Hopefully one will take the bait. Hook bait I'm using is sweet almond tiger nuts. Just putting 2 of those on the hair rig. 2 of those on the hair, just like that. Pack bait is just a little bit of leftovers from last night. Oats, sweet feed, corn and beans. I baited this spot with cow cubes last night before I went to bed. Not a lot though, just a little bit. Splash. I don't think that splash was the fish that took this bait. Yeah, this feels nice. Right on the surface out there, this fish is. I saw his back come up out of the water. He's coming right in. He's coming right in. Alright, he's going off to the right. He's going off to the right. Quite a bit of algae along the shoreline here this morning. Can't really see into the water much. I saw that fish right there, just flipped some water up and it was, the water was green, so I think the algae bloom goes out. It's not just right next to the shore. Here he comes. Let me see if I can scoop him real quick before he knows what's going on. Yes! Yeah. He was not ready. He was just cruising around. And I think that algae helped me there because that fish couldn't see the net coming at him. I'm just going to let him wear himself out here for a second. Go ahead. I know you got a couple more in you. Go on. Alright. Bigger fish moving in the right direction. Broke the 10-pound mark. This one's probably 12 or 13. Now let's break the 15-pound mark. It's early morning chaos. the good kind. Fortunately, and since my other line is not out there, I don't have other lines to get tangled, and this one hit the surface out there too. This fish ran for a long ways, had a long time to run. I gotta get back a bunch of line. I casted it probably 50 yards and it ran for another 25 or so. Alright, here he comes. Let's go get him. Yeah, the algae's pretty out of control here. My line is all covered with algae out there. I can see it. You can see it right here. Just all up and down the line, covered. Let's see if I can sneak under him in this green water, just like the last one, maybe. Yes. Not quite the 15-pounder, but I'll take it. Another low teen fish. Look at him standing in that dorsal fin up there. I don't know why some do and some don't, but I got no lines in the water. I gotta get at least one bait back out here real quick, and I don't want to miss out on that giant swimming by this morning. Alright, bon voyage. See ya. All these carp are pooping on my mat this morning. I don't know what it is they're eating. Brown stuff. I am completely out of pack bait. I just had barely just enough to cover the feeder on this one, so I gotta get some more bait made as soon as I get this out. This new bait's gonna be the same as what I've been fishing with. Oats, sweet feed, can of spicy beans, and a can of corn. That's it. That's plenty of flavor. Plenty of nutrition. Doesn't need to be complicated. That's more complicated than it needs to be, really. Here we go. Glad I was able to get that pack bait made up at least. Yesterday, I fished here. I caught an unusual amount of small fish, and by small I mean 5 pounds or less. This feels like a catfish. I give it a 5. Not very good form there, catfish. Well, this bait is nowhere near ready. I didn't even get it thoroughly mixed yet. It's literally been like 2 or 3 minutes, but I'm not gonna sit here. I'll leave my rig on the bank while I wait for the pack bait, so I'm just gonna pack some on there best I can. I'm sure it will explode and come off when it hits the water, but that's okay. At least I'll have a hook bait laying on the bottom that a fish might find. Oh yeah, most of it flew off on the cast. Yeah. Didn't take too long. Oh, just broke the surface. This feels nice. It really is amazing because, like, where I put this bait, it's in 10, 12 feet of water would be my guess, and you know, that fish got hooked and just went straight up to the surface and did a flurry, trying to shake off whatever it is that's giving them the hook in the mouth feeling. Can't feel good. Yeah, I don't know what size fish I got here. It's hard to tell. It's definitely not a dink. It's big enough that I'm not gonna try and horse it in and tear out the hook. It's heavy enough that the hook will tear out if I start horsing. Show yourself. It's right here, but I can't see anything because of the algae. Oh, it's a real good fish. Yeah, it's a real good fish. Yes. real nice fish. Come on in here. Got him. Oh yeah. Yeah, that algae can be helpful with the netting. They don't see that net coming at them. Yeah, another solid fish. Low, mid-teens. And of course he's pooping just like the other ones. I don't know what's up with the carp at this lake. They like to poop on my mat, but I don't think I broke the 15 mark yet, but I think it's coming. I think it's coming. Oh, the sunshine on that fish looks nice. Back in the water. Beauty. See ya. Contender here. Well, as soon as I picked up on this, I knew it wasn't a giant. Moving too fast. Yep. Thank you. And I don't have to deal with them pooping on me. Perfect. Uh-oh, the other one's gone. I got a pooper on the other one here. Okay, that feels like it has giant potential. Yeah, that just doesn't budge when I do this, so. And if a giant wants to come poop on my landing mat, that's okay with me. No. That one got off too. That one got off too, and that one felt like a big one. That one felt like a big one. He was way out there. Hook looks good, everything looks good, just didn't get it in the lip correctly. I guess maybe I should quit calling these fish poopers. Maybe they're getting offended. I have changed nothing. Same rig, same everything. Sometimes you just lose fish and there's no... If you're using proven rig, proven bait, proven everything, there's no reason to analyze it every time you lose a fish. Just bait it back up, put it back out there. That's what I do. Look at this. That looks catfishy if I've ever seen a catfish bite. A little bobbing up and down like that. Unless it's a small carp, but who knows? Sometimes those big carp can do tricky things like that. $10. Catfish. Who's got $10 on catfish? Anyone? That online gambling sports betting thing is getting out of control. If you do that and you want to throw away some of your money, you can send it to me instead. Alright, catfish. Guess I would have won that bet. Uh-oh. This better not be another catfish. That's definitely not a catfish. If it is a catfish, then he knows how to fight like a carp. This is a little after 8 a.m. The fish have been biting. I haven't seen a single boat out on this lake this morning. It might be something good. I don't know. I got them pretty close, and then, I don't know, when they swim slowly off like that and pull drag like they're not really trying very hard to swim away, it makes me wonder if this is something big. That underwater camera's running right now. It's down in the goop. Can you see anything? I don't know. Yeah, that's a real good fish. Yeah, this is another solid fish. Probably low teens. He has not pooped on my mat yet, which is nice to see. He's kind of beat up. Tail's kind of missing the corner. I don't know, he looks roughed up. Got some scarring on his head. It's a rough life out there in the wild kingdom. So long. Have a nice day. I didn't even get this rod set down. Whoa. I didn't even get it set down. Something just followed this right to the bottom, and it's going that way with it. Ooh. How tight is that? Oh, that's pretty tight. I mean, there's a pretty good bend in the rod here, eh? Oh man. That was pretty crazy. I wasn't expecting that. Setting the rod down and I felt something pulling. The other rod is still laying up on the mat. Haven't had a chance to bait that up yet. So no dual lines to deal with here. Shouldn't have any line tangles. This is gonna be a long fight because it's not a small fish and it's way out there. This fish is right next to the bank down here. Oh, he jumped up in the air. I'm not messing around. This is one of those carp that has a body shape where they have like a forehead, big hump on their back. Yeah. Get in there, yes. That's big fish of the day so far. Easy. Easy. Yeah, this fish is scale worthy. 21. And of course he's pooping everywhere. Look at that. Yeah, this is what I'm here for. This is a beast. 21 in the net, that means this is an 18-pound fish. Oh, that sunshine on there looks fantastic, doesn't it? Gave me a great fight. You know, these big fish, sometimes the teeners give up a bigger fight than these bigger ones, but yeah, this is I'd like to get one that has about 10 pounds on this fish. That would be ideal, but I can't do that until I get baits back in the water because I have none in the water right now. So back in the water with this fish. That is the fish I came for. Now I just need to catch his dad or mom. Okay. Ouch. I don't need to test that hook. It's nice and sharp. It just bonked into my hand and stuck me in the finger. Yeah, like I said, I threw out some catecubes last night before I went to bed, and I've been doing that more this year, just trying to see what happens, just see what I can learn from that. And the problem is I just don't know. You know, you throw bait out and you don't know what would have happened if you didn't throw the bait out, you know. So I'm having pretty good fishing here this morning, but I don't know how much of that I can attribute to the baiting, because most of the time when I fish I don't bait, and you know, when I have success I usually attribute my choice of location and timing to the reason why I found the fish. But with the baiting, that adds another dynamic. It's definitely not a magic bullet. I have absolutely had plenty of times when I baited and then the fishing was poor. So and sometimes I kind of wonder, does the bait scare fish away? Is it a turnoff sometimes, depending on where and when I do it? I don't know. I know throwing out bait seems to be a big part of the way UK anglers fish. Seems to be a big part of their strategy. Yeah, I don't know. I'm learning. I said it before, but I'm absolutely not a believer in the idea that European carp are more intelligent than American carp. They're a fish. They have tiny brains. Neither American nor British carp know what a hook or line is. It seems more likely that if the European carp are harder to catch, it seems more likely the reason might be that they're overfed. There's anglers constantly throwing bait in the water and they're overfed. As far as the argument for intelligence goes, I mean, I think it would be a more valid argument to say that the American carp could possibly be more intelligent than the European carp that live on stocked ponds. I mean, these wild carp, they have to forage for food. They have to avoid predators. They have to deal with all sorts of things that the stocked carp don't have to deal with. Food shortages, droughts, floods, all sorts of adversity in a wild carp's life that the stocked carp are completely ignorant of. That being said, I don't believe that one carp is smarter than the other, but I think it's a better argument that the wild carp are smarter. And I know UK carp see lots of rigs, and they see rigs, and you guys think that they can recognize that, but you know what? Deer see lots of cars too, and for some reason they can't seem to get out of the way. I think it's more likely that the UK carp are overfed, and I think some anglers like to use that as an excuse for why they're not catching. Oh, the fish are too smart. Like, when you say that, you're saying that you're not able to outsmart a fish, which is not complimentary to yourself. So maybe don't say that if you want to make yourself sound intelligent. Anyway, ramble complete. I think the key takeaway that I'd like to just put out there is that it's just fishing. Let's not take it quite so seriously, okay? It's just fishing. Smaller fish. Hope this is not the direction things are going, but what will be, I guess. Fishing's pretty great here this morning. Oh, nope, it wasn't ready. Pretty fast action here this morning. I haven't been able to keep two baits in the water for about the last hour or so. Another 10, 11, 12, I don't know, something pound fish. I'm not gonna weigh them. Back in the water, gotta get the baits baited up. It's 9:03. I feel like the later in the morning it gets, the less my chances of catching a giant, but I don't know. See ya. Sean again. It's been 5 minutes. Takes a while to bring them in.
I see that.
Yeah. Getting close. Yes. Got him.
I've never seen anybody catch carp like that.
Oh yeah. It's pretty neat seeing these big fish. They get a lot bigger than this one. This one's probably, I don't know, 12 pounds or something like that, but they'll get more than twice this big. But
They must have been doing this for a long time, huh?
oh yeah, I've been doing it a while. Yeah, I never fished for.
Every 10 minutes.
I never fished for these as a kid either. I grew up fishing for bass and bluegill and all the normal stuff, and as an adult I took an interest in this kind of fishing.
Oh,
so
I could see where it'd be fun.
yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, that guy had a genuine interest in what I was doing. Didn't seem, he didn't have the usual reaction of and he didn't even ask if I eat them, which I guess maybe it's apparent that I don't, because he's been watching me catch and release these fish. But anyway, yeah, nice guy. I mean, this is more like catching rather than fishing. This is getting a little ridiculous here. My coffee is sitting there. I haven't touched my coffee for over an hour. It's a numbers game. One of these is going to be a giant here one of these times. What is this? What is this? It looked like a catfish, but if it is, it's the longest catfish I have ever seen. I don't know what this is. I think I saw the head and I thought it was a catfish, but this thing's like long and skinny, like a sturgeon or something. Oh, it is a big catfish. Yeah, he's barfing up a bunch of pack bait. Yeah, it's 15 in the net. Yeah, the net weighs 3 pounds, so this is 12-pound big channel cat trophy. Look how long this fish is. That's why I thought something was. Yeah, these big channel cats can get kind of mean. Yeah, super long. Like the back end of his body is just like, I don't know. He's kind of almost looking like a Wells catfish almost, but big trophy channel cat. Wow, he didn't waste any time. Well, sure enough, those guys that were trolling the other side earlier have crossed the lake and are trolling across here. They're heading right for me. Guess I'll go ahead and put some back leads on because that's just probably the way it's going to go down. They're going to troll right over top of my lines. The distance that they're at right now is fine. They're not going to be a problem if they stay where they're at, but I bet they won't. Things can turn. They can turn real quick, and next thing you know, my line's getting pulled. Yeah, they came in quite a bit closer as they approached here, and yeah, they're gonna. My baits are out farther than their boat. Not much farther, but, and I can see they've got two rods they're trolling with. Bottom bouncers, I assume, so hopefully they don't snag my lines. Jesus. Well, this is unfortunate now because now I got a fish and they're trolling across my lines. Hopefully I can get this fish in away from their line. Small, whatever it is. Oh, that other line is slack now too. Alright. That was a small carp, he got away. This line is slack. I don't know what I've got here, I'm just reeling it in. Maybe it just feels, maybe I got nothing and I just feel that back lead. Yeah, I've got nothing, it just feels heavy because of the back lead. I almost wish I would have just waited to cast until after they drove their boat by. I wonder if that's what happened, if they hit this line but didn't snag it. Maybe they got some kind of weedless things on their rigs and they just drug their line across mine and didn't actually snag it, just disrupted it. That could be. Just getting this one baited up, and I see that this one over here is completely slack, just laying there. I've had a couple of dink fish here, and unfortunately it seems like that might be the direction this fishing session is headed. Well, let's see what it is. Well, it's definitely something alive. Oh, okay, I thought for sure that this other fish was in this other line, but I got a double going on, I think. It's getting close to 10 a.m. It's about time for boat mania here on the lake. Oh, came off right there. That was probably a 10-pound carp. I caught a glimpse of him. Not gonna get him on the bank though. Oh yeah, I forgot I got something going on up there, don't I? Yeah, this fish was like, hey, what about me? What about me? Well, what about you? Let's find out. Yeah, I'm in Digville now. I'm just gonna unhook this little guy right here on the bank and tuna release. Charged up, boom. I have just a little bit of pack bait left, considering the time of day and how the bite is kind of slowed down. This might be the last cast. 30 seconds. 30 seconds on the last cast. And I got probably a catfish. Maybe. Maybe not. Wouldn't that be cool if I finally got the giant I was wanting on the last cast? Well, the giants have eluded me today, but it was a pretty action-packed morning of fishing. I'm not complaining at all. I'm out of time. Got to get going. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. See you on the next one.